The man finds a pair of size 11 high heels on the shoe rack. When he puts them on, he instantly transforms into a crossdresser. It turns out the man has a special ability. No matter whose shoes he wears, he becomes the owner of those shoes. He swaps shoes and becomes a handsome old man. But if he accidentally wears the shoes of someone who's dead, he turns into this. Just a day ago, he didn't have this superpower. He was just a regular shoemaker. One day, a customer came in to have his shoes repaired. Noticing the man staring at the big logo on his watch, the customer couldn't help but show off his wealth. Before leaving, the customer dropped a harsh ultimatum that he'd be back later to pick up the shoes, and if they weren't fixed, the man wouldn't be able to close shop tonight. So the man had no choice but to get to work. But the sewing machine broke down, so he had to head to the warehouse and use his dad's old hand-me-down sewing machine. Finally, he managed to fix the customer's shoes. While waiting for the customer to pick them up, the man stared at the fancy leather shoes and saw they were exactly his size. He couldn't resist trying them on, but when he did, he quickly freaked out and took them off, and instantly returned to his original form. What was going on? With a curious mindset, he tried the shoes on again, and sure enough, he transformed once more. It didn't take long for him to figure out the problem. It turned out that any shoes fixed with the family's old sewing machine would come with a magical effect. So he grabbed a few more pairs of shoes, headed back to the warehouse and worked away. After swapping shoes again, the magic happened once more. It was like opening blind boxes. Each pair of shoes came with a different face. He had a blast with it. From that day on, the man's life became more colorful.